Thank you for having me in, and it's nice to be in your studio. You see, NITAD, Nigeria Institute for Training and Development, we started operating, was established 32 years ago. We've been in the business of training, learning, and development. You see, some people mix this up with human resource management. Training, learning, and development is quite different. Human resource management tilts more towards personnel management and all the policies and other things. However, for you to be able to close the performance gap and that has been discovered by human resource personnel managers, you need to deploy training. And that is the business of NITAD. NITAD, we've been in business, we've been impacting lives over time. And for your information, we have good relationship with Industrial Training Fund. IITF was part of the founding fathers of NITAD 32 years ago, an Institute of Training Center in the UK. And we are also an affiliate of International Federation of Training and Development, IFTDO. NITAD has 3 seats in there. We have immediate past president of NITAD. She is heading the Committee for Women Empowerment for Africa and Asia, Mrs. Jola Osho. We have another past president, Mr. Tayo Rutimi, who has been there for as a permanent member of IFTDO. We also have Mr. Dixon Onoha, who is also a member of the board. NITAD, we are in business of learning and development. And you see, one thing I've always said about NITAD is that it's a potpourri of all professions, and that is why we are unique. If you go to ICANN, you're talking to accountants. You go to Koren, you're talking to engineers. You're talking to NUT, you're talking to teachers. But NITAD is very unique. We have teachers, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have everybody in there. And what do you want to make you to know? That when you finish with whatever you are doing, whether in paid employment or want to go into self-employment, and people carry portfolio, I'm a consultant. You can't be an L&D consultant without having what it takes to be a professional trainer. And that is why we are in business. That is why we want people to get it right. We don't want quacks to take over. Quacks in the sense that they know little about L&D and they go out there and deploy training. And they are the bad eggs in the midst. They soil the program, they soil the profession. So that is why we as NITAD, and incidentally, I am the 9th elected president, and I sit as the chairman of the 9th council. So I hold that dual purpose, post of president, elected president, as well as chairman of the governing council, the 9th council. So we were elected last year, November, and we're going to run for 2 years. So we are there to entrench quality service to whoever says, I am a training professional. Quality, you have to add value, and that is why we're talking about. You see, as I said earlier, we're a potpourri, a mixed grill of professions. Before coming here, we just stopped at FRS. Yesterday that's tax. You wonder, what has NITAD got to do with tax? We're not talking about tax now. You're a tax professional, you're an engineer, and we now say, okay, come and train my people on the how-to of tax. Then you come there, you have the knowledge. We will not beat you. We are not coming to train you on tax. We want you to be able to deploy your knowledge the appropriate way as a professional trainer. Because some people, even teachers, professors, we have them in our midst. When they come and they get to know the technicality of being a trainer, they say, yes, we need this in order to impact on them. We have over 4,500 individual members. We have close to 200 corporate members spread across the nation. We have made attempt at being chartered, making our institute be chartered, but it was the bill was not assented to by the president. But we are back in the house because we know what we have and we know what we want to offer, what we have been offering Nigerians. So that's why we are back in the house. Our bill has been read. We're waiting for it to go to the lower house, but because of the nature of what Nigeria is going through now, insecurity, some of those bills are still hanging in there. So by the time the house settles down, we'll be able to get the hearing and probably go to public hearing and be able to tell Nigerians we can offer more if people bring themselves out. Like I was discussing with some of my people, and we have been trying that over time. When Nigeria had its capital in Lagos, everything was domiciled in Lagos, and as at now, Lagos is still the commercial hub of Nigeria. Most of the institutes and everything are in Lagos. So we have been over time trying to spread out, having the national spread. So we've been moving out, and that's one of the reasons that brought me to Abuja, so that want to have that national spread, have enough impact in the economy, ensure that we train people, because if you don't train people and they mess up, you can't blame them. But some people say when we train them, they go to other agencies, but they're still in the Nigerian economy. Okay, so our prospect is now have more members, have more national spread. But thank God for some of the agencies that we're meeting, so we're having the spread. We have branches in Kaduna, we have in the east, we have in the west, we have in the middle belt. So anywhere you get to, just get some of those agencies and you ask for NITAD members. Especially with we leverage on the goodwill of ITF. ITF is spread nationwide. So anywhere, any of the ITF offices that you get to, just ask for a NITAD member, and we have that spread. So we're trying to now reach out more, and not only lean on the ITF, but we're moving out for more visibility of our members. So.